Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. So in today's tutorial I am going to be doing my first ever festival makeup look. So I went into Kmart a couple of weeks ago and I found these super cute little gemstones to put on your face, and I thought they were really cool. And for me, if I were to go to a festival, I would go all out. So I am thinking of using this one right up here just because I love the pinks that are in it and I am obsessed with pink lately, so that's what we're gonna do. Just before we get into the video, have you guys noticed anything? I got a bigger background, finally. So no more like super up close and personal to the camera. I have so much more space now. I'm not like shoved up against my desk or anything like that. I have a much larger background. So before I get into the makeup tutorial, if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you do that before you leave today. And if you do end up liking this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up as it helps me out so much. Okay, so let's just get straight into the makeup because I'm annoying. Okay, so I'm just going to clean my skin with these makeup wipes from Simple. Just because I've got a bit of sweat going on. We're just gonna ignore my hair because I will fix it, you know, at the end. I'm too lazy right now. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my eyebrows and I'm gonna go in with my Chi Chi Brow Pomade in the shade Medium Brown. I want really statement eyebrows today. Does that make sense? Like just heavy eyebrows. And I'm also gonna mix in a little bit of the Inglot Duraline because mine is dry AF. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in, fill them in with a BH Cosmetics angled brush. Okay, so to fix up the mistakes on my eyebrows, I am going to go in with a new product. This is the Mecca Max Lifeproof Cream Concealer, and I only just recently purchased this, so I'm pretty excited. And I also got mine in the shade Ivory 2.5, so it's only little, and I'm just gonna pop it on the back of my hand, just there. And then I'm just gonna get a flat topped brush and start carving them out. I'm just gonna go in with another brush and just blend that out. This concealer doesn't actually dry that quickly compared to my NARS one. Like my NARS dries super quick, so sometimes I really gotta rush with it, but this actually is really good so far, and it's added a really nice amount of coverage in my opinion. I'm also gonna use that concealer to prime my eyelids. I'm gonna go in with that same brush and just blend that out. And then I'm just gonna go in with the Maybelline Master Fix setting spray to set my eyelids. No creasing as of yet, which is good. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to the eyes. Yeah, I'm just gonna go in with the eyes. I have two palettes that I really want to use today. I have the BYS Peach palette and then the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk, because these two have the colors that I'm really wanting to use. So I'm gonna go in with the BYS palette first, and I'm gonna go in with the Lavish shade right here, which is just this really pretty pinky peach color, and I'm gonna pop that all through my crease. And I will be bringing it up quite high as well because I do want it to be quite dramatic. Oh, and I'm just using a Morphe blending brush for this. It unfortunately doesn't have the numbers on it. Okay, so the next color I'm gonna go in with now is the Blazing shade from the Huda palette. And I'm gonna kind of pop that a little bit lower than the pink, just so there's a nice gradient. I'm making sure I also, oh sorry about the lighting. I'm making sure I also bring it in towards the bridge of my nose as well, just because that is the type of look I'm going for at the moment. I'm just going to go in with a smaller blending brush with that orange shade as well, just to make sure that I can really get it in the areas that I want. And this is just a Models Prefer blending brush. And then I'm just going to go back in with that Lavish shade from BYS. And then I'm just going to start packing that on again. I'm just going to blend everything out with a clean blending brush, just making sure there's no harsh edges. Okay, so for my lid shade, I'm going to go in with this shade right here from the BYS palette. This is the Peach shade and it's a really nice orange. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do on the eyes at the moment. I'm going to be able to finish the rest when the rest of my face is done. So I'm just going to get a makeup wipe and I'm just going to gently clean up the edges just so it doesn't mix in with the foundation. So moving on to primer now, I'm going to go in with the Cover FX mattifying primer with acne treatment in it, and I'm just going to pop a little bit of that on my finger and then I'm going to blend that in all over. So for foundation today, I'm going to go in with my Clinique foundation, and it is in the shade, I can never remember, it is in the shade 11 Honey. So I'm just going to pop this all over, and I swear this does not match me at all. That's alright. Just going to roll with it. And then I'm just going to blend that out with my BH Cosmetics brush. This definitely does not match me. Oh my god. What in the world? That is so dark. That's concerning. Okay, so I'm going to go in with a little bit of my Rimmel Soft Beige Breathable Foundation because this is just not working. This is like ridiculous. I'm just going to blend that in, hopefully lighten this up a bit and so I don't look so red toned. I'm just going to go in with a semi-damp beauty blender and try and get it to suck up some of the product because I'm looking a little cakey here. Okay, so moving on to concealer, I'm going to go back in with that Mecca Max one. I'm just going to pop this under my eyes. It looks so light at the moment. I think it, like, if I had the right foundation shade, this wouldn't look as bad. Okay, so I'm going to blend out my concealer with a different brush. Just going to gently buff all this in. Okay, so looking up close, this concealer is not bad. It's definitely, it can be cakey, but I'm not too sure if that's also because I have so much foundation on. But I like it. I really love the coverage that it's given. It's given a decent amount of highlight. I literally thought it was going to be so much worse because it was such a light shade. But I like it. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with that Maybelline powder and a dry beauty blender, and I'm just going to bake underneath my eyes really quickly just before all of that creases. And I'm also just gonna, I'm gonna set my smile lines as well and everywhere around my mouth, and then I'll also set my forehead as well so I don't get any creasing up there. I'm just gonna get a big powder brush, and whatever's left over, I'm just going to dab all over my face and set that. Okay, so I'm just now going to wipe away that under eye bake. I'm now going to go in with the Bare Minerals Wake Me Up. No, wait. Which one is this called? No, this one is Summer Bisque. This is just the concealer powder. I'm just going to use this just for a little bit of extra coverage underneath my eyes because I want everything to be really flawless. Okay, so I'm going to finish off the eyes before I finish, start doing the rest of my face. So I'm going to go back in with the Huda palette, and I'm going to take the Amethyst shade, which is just the big bright purple one, on a fluffy brush. I'm going to run that along my lower lash line and smoke it out really, really well. Scratch that, I'm going to use a smaller brush. This color has not cooperated. Okay, so I've just got my Morphe 35B palette. I'm just going to go in with this bright purple down here. I'm going to use that on my lower lash line because the Huda Beauty one is not showing up. Okay, so I'm struggling with the purple at the moment. I have no idea why. It just doesn't want to cooperate, but we will leave it at that. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Okay, so for my inner corner highlight, I'm going to go in with the Inglot Pure Pigment in the shade 118, and I'm going to highlight my inner corner with that. I'm just going to take some out of the lid because that's usually the easiest way. I'm going to start popping that on. I'm feeling a little bit of eyeliner, so I'm going to put on a little bit of eyeliner with my Maybelline Master Precise. Okay, so from a side my eyeliner's not matching, we're just going to ignore that. I'm just going to go in with my mascara now, and I am using the Baby Roll mascara from L'Oreal. For my false lashes today, I'm going to go in with the Kiss lashes in the style number 1, and I'm just going to pop those on with my Duo Lash Glue. Okay, so now that my lashes are drying, we're going to move on to the rest of the face. So I'm now going to stick this on, which I'm so excited. So I'm just going to like gently peel it off and pray it doesn't break. So I'm just going to pop this right in the middle of my head. Hopefully I can get it in the middle. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the eyeshadows that I was using and kind of just like go around and make it look a little bit more colourful. So I'm going to start with the Blazing shade from the Huda palette. And I'm just gonna kind of start very gently with a small blending brush, just go around and add a bit of extra color. Okay, so now that I've added a little bit of that on, I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, which is called Cheeky, and it is like a shimmery pink color. And then I'm literally just gonna add that in the exact same spots, not with that mirror, because I can't even see through it. And then just sort of like on the outside, I'm gonna go in with that amethyst color from the Huda palette, hoping it's going to work out. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of purple on there too. And then I'm just gonna go in with a big brush and just start really buffing all of this out. Okay, so I have a new product. This is the Sculpt and Glow palette from Models Prefer, and look at this packaging. I'm living for this. So it is basically a bronzer, a champagne-y kind of highlighter, and then a rose gold highlighter. And this is the one that I want to use, and I want to like kind of dust all over. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to use a little bit because I don't know what this is like. And I'm just gonna dust that around. Oh, yes, please. That's so pretty. Okay, so before I do more on here, I feel like I need to pay attention to down here. So I have another new product. This is the Ciate London, what is it? What is this? It doesn't say what it is, but it is a bronzer in the shade Palm Island. So this is it right here. And I don't know if this is gonna be dark enough. If it's not, I'm gonna use the one out of this palette. So I'm just gonna go in with an angled brush and see how this goes. I don't think it will be dark enough because of this foundation shade, but we'll just roll with it. I'm just gonna contour like the sides, like I can't really contour like up here. It's a bit, you know, full. Okay, so I'm also gonna go in with the bronzer in this palette just to add a bit more color. This one is a bit darker as well, so I really like that. Okay, so I'm also going to use that rose gold highlight where I would normally highlight. Hopefully this looks all right. And then I'm gonna bring it all the way around here as well. Ooh, I mean, it's not blinding, but it's still pretty. Maybe if I wet it. I'm gonna go in with the NYX Dewy Finish Spray. Much better, yes, come through, rose gold. I'm gonna go in with the Inglot Pure Pigment in the shade 60. I'm gonna use this on a stippling brush, and I'm also going to pop that on where my highlighter is. Just for like some added color. And then I'm gonna go back in with the rose gold one again and just pop that on top. Just so like the colors are like really, really vibrant. That's so pretty. And then for the rest of my face, I'm gonna go in with this middle highlighter and just pop that all over. I'm gonna go in with the Revlon Diamond Lust. This is, I think this is a discontinued product. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure you can still buy it. I'm going to pick some of that up. This is very glittery, and I'm just going to dust that all over. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with some NYX white eyeliner, and I'm gonna add some really tiny little white dots around here because that's really what I wanna do. I don't know why. Okay, so just to amp it up a whole lot more, I'm gonna go in with some little gemstones. I have 2 different sizes here, so I'm just gonna kind of pop them around like where the little white dots are, and that's just gonna add a little extra. And then I'm gonna go in with the little ones as well, somehow. And then I'm just gonna pop a couple of these really tiny ones, around my forehead as well, if they'll stick. And I'm also going to pop them on my inner corner, because, you know, extra AF. Alrighty, so last but not least, I'm going to quickly put a little bit of brow gel through my brows because there's a lot of highlighter in them at the moment. And now we're gonna move on to lips. Now I really wanna do an orange lip, but I'm so scared it's gonna be overdone, but I'm just gonna go for it. So for my orange lipstick today, I'm gonna go in with the SHANXO BH Cosmetics palette, and I'm going to use this shade right here. I'm gonna use it with a lip brush, so wish me luck. I'm now just gonna go in with this lilac color in the middle, and I'm gonna use that to tone down the orange a little bit, and then another way of incorporating some purple. Okay, so the lips are done, and now I'm going to finish off with some NYX Dewy Finish Spray. This has been my absolute favorite lately. So I'm just gonna spray that on. Okay guys, and that is the completed look. I'm actually really obsessed with how it came out. I'm in love with like how much glow I have going on right now. I was going to straighten my hair, but I've just really loved the big puffy hair. So I've just left my hair as it is, and then I've just put on like a really sparkly top. I don't know if you can see it. So I've just done that, just out of, you know, the festival spirit. So I'm definitely obsessed with what I've done. I feel like I could have done a bit more. The eyes are definitely not exactly what I wanted, but everything else has come out better than I actually expected. So that's a bonus. So I really hope you guys have enjoyed today's festival makeup tutorial. I've never ever done a makeup look like this before, so this is my first time. So if it's not exactly what you were expecting or what you would do, then leave in the comments down below what you would do or how you would have preferred it, and just let me know because I'm always interested in your opinions and thoughts. But anyways, I'm gonna head off now guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!